Hello Taurus, this is Lauren back from Etheric Tide with your monthly Tarotscope, Taurus Sun Moon Rising for February 2021. Now, I've had a very interesting start to 2021 as it is, depending on where you are in the world. Some people think maybe this year is going to be a great reset, and some people feel like it's going to be exactly the same as it was last year. I think that all of the signs, or just even us as a collective, are definitely transcending vibrational-wise, and doing a lot of like deep healing and learning. Some people believe that this is us transforming from the 3D into the 5D, and everything that's happening in the world is kind of the catalyst for that. Okay, so this is for general love and career. So whatever comes out, we've got the Magician in the reverse. So he's shifty, he's a manipulator, ye old magician. So yeah, in the reverse, that's anti-manifestation right there. That's where that's where we are not being very considerate with our thoughts and our emotions and what we're actually bringing into. These come out haphazardly. Alright, so we've got Temperance in the reverse that popped out. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, okay, cool. Ace of Pentacles. And Four of Swords. Okay. This feels like you're actually trying to do some healing and you're finding yourself getting lots of blocks here. You're probably going in extra effort, which is like going to either therapist or you're listening to online books, you're going to group therapy for like, however way it looks for you, it seems like you're putting in extra effort to do healing, to like fully heal. I'm going to say that it's issues around being, I'm going to use the word doormat. It's where people kind of manipulating you, using you for your better nature. And it's really difficult when we feel like people have been using us for our good nature, for our empathy, for our love for them, maybe even turning your... I saw the Six of Cups here as well. So this is reminiscing on the past as well. So these are past cycles that you've had with partners and parents. This is where we've developed people walking all over us, that we do for others more so than we do for ourselves. And people can take advantage of that. People can take advantage of our good nature, and to the point where we, give more than we receive. So deep down, this is something that needs to be healed within you. You can't make people stop being who they are, and manipulative people being manipulative. You can call them on it. You can tell them they're doing it, and you can walk away if it's not working for you. That's what you can do. You can't make them be something that they're not. But you can definitely do the work on yourself that heals the core wound that allows people to manipulate you. And once you've done that, you're able to like move forward and have those clear boundaries with the people in your life, and learn to say, I sound a little bit cliche, learn to say no. Learn to know the difference between being kind and understanding and being too empathetic, too kind, too loving, too giving. There is such a thing. There really is such a thing. We can be incredibly compassionate to the people around us. But what you don't remember is you're a person too. And you need to give the same energy of compassion to other people as you would yourself. So if at some point you're taking more from yourself, or it's hurting you more than it is to give to another person, then you're not being compassionate towards yourself like you should to all people, you know? And not all people deserve your compassion, and that's a hard pill to swallow. Not everybody deserves redemption or a second chance. How many chances are you going to give? How many times are you going to keep giving your resources away? You know, it's just giving it freely, giving it without. And I know like some people can take it to a place of like, oh, well, I'm an incredibly loving, kind, wonderful person, these are great qualities. They really are. But to a point where we start giving away to the detriment of ourselves and doing it before the person has granted access for you to give those things. So what I'd like you to be able to have a look at is, for you guys Tauruses. I know like Taurus kind of like they really care about their family, and they kind of are a little self-sacrificing. I mean, all earth signs are a little bit about their family, and they're kind of like stable and strong. They're the pillar. They're the person that supports, you know. That makes sense. You're the ground, yeah. You're the grounded one that keeps everybody up. But at some point, if the foundation of the home has cracks in it, it's going to collapse, you know. You need to be maintaining it, and you need to be getting people coming in and having a look to see that there aren't termites within the stilts, or any cracks or roots that are growing into the foundation of the home. Do you like all these metaphors? You need to do that maintenance, you know, on yourself. And I see that you're doing this. It's just difficult. It's difficult for you to shake this habit of giving before the other person deserves it. So what's the answer? How do we... Because like I think I read somewhere that not speaking up for yourself is a type of a defense mechanism, like wanting to keep the peace by not wanting to have confrontation and things like that. So in order to keep the peace, you'll say nothing and let the other person get away with that behavior. Because, yeah, that's the defense mechanism that came in for you growing up. Could be that if as soon as like you feel, because you don't want to let people down, and you feel like if you're telling someone, hey, you're doing this to me and this is what I need, you're afraid that person's going to leave, or they're going to yell at you, or they're going to tell you you're a bad person. There's like all this fear, like associated, like deep-seated fear around just not being a good person. To telling somebody to stop using you and manipulating you. And you're probably even aware of it. You're probably even aware that you do it. Maybe not even the extent that you're doing it. And possibly don't quite have the skills or know-how in order to access the wound, the core wound, the original wound that caused all this to happen to begin with. But I think you're digging, you're trying. Well, Ten of Pentacles in the upright is all about what's stable within a home. So in the reverse, this is that core wound of not feeling safe. Not feeling safe. And confrontation can feel really unsafe. You need to start doing things that create safety within your own, body. Can you trust yourself to protect yourself? Can you trust your... So I'm reminded of something that's very weird. So Beyonce has a alter ego when she goes on stage, like Sasha Fierce, I think is the name. What if you had an alter ego? And this is like a cool thought experiment or imagination experiment where you get in the energetic body of somebody who is confident and asks for their needs to be met and gets what they want. And rather than it being you're kind of taking that little alter ego. You can name them if you like, and then you can start saying to yourself, okay, what does my, let's say mine is Pandora. Oh, I like it. Let's call my alter ego Pandora, and she's really strong. She's really fierce. And she asks for what she wants, and she doesn't allow people to walk all over her. She communicates whenever she feels something, and she does it in a way that's strong and still respectful and loving to herself and loving to the person that they're communicating that to. She knows where her line is. She knows when something doesn't feel right with what's coming, and she knows when to walk away, in the most loving way possible for everybody involved. And at the same time, she's got some self-confidence. She really she backs herself, So try that as an experiment, just to see whether, if you started to list all of the qualities that you wish you had, embody them within this alter ego, and then just go, I'm going to be Pandora in this moment. Pandora's knocking at the door and she wants to come in and sort shit out, So that's your reading, guys. I hope that has been helpful. Interesting start to 2021 and moving into February. If you would like a personal reading, details are down below. You can book at www.etherictide.com. I do appreciate likes, comments, subscribe if you like my vibe, this type of reading style. I do other types of videos, and I am going to be introducing other videos other than the monthlies as well. So that's very exciting, and I hope you guys have a good month. Bye for now.